All things will die, clearly the blue river chimes in its flowing. Under my eye, warmly and broadly the south winds are blowing. Over the sky, one after another the white clouds are fleeting. Every heart this May morning in joyance is beating. Full merrily, yet all things must die. The stream will cease to flow, the wind will cease to blow, the clouds will cease to fleet, the heart will cease to beat. For all things must die, all things must die. Spring will come nevermore, O vanity. Death waits at the door. See, our friends are all forsaking the wine and the merrymaking. We are called, we must go, laid low, very low. In the dark we must lie, the merry glees are still. The voice of the bird shall no more be heard, nor the wind on the hill. O misery, hark! Death is calling while I speak to ye. The jaw is falling, the red cheek paling, the strong limbs failing. Eyes with the warm blood mixing, the eyeballs fixing. 9 times goes the passing bell. Ye merry souls, farewell. The old earth had a birth, as all men know long ago. And the old earth must die. So let the warm winds range, and the blue wave beat the shore. For even and morn ye will never see through eternity. All things were born. Ye will come nevermore. For all things must die. Oh, beauty, passing beauty, sweetest sweet, how canst thou let me waste my youth in sighs? I only ask to sit beside thy feet. Thou knowest I dare not look into thine eyes. Might I but kiss thy hand, I dare not fold my arms about thee, scarcely dare to speak. And nothing seems to me so wild and bold as with one kiss to touch thy blessed cheek. Methinks if I should kiss thee, no control within the thrilling brain could keep afloat the subtle spirit. Even while I spoke, the bare word kiss had made my inner soul to tremble like a lute string, ere the note had melted in the silence that it broke. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward, all in the valley of death rode the 600. Forward, the light brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Forward, the light brigade. Was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. There's not to make reply, there's not to reason why, there's but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon in front of them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell. Boldly they rode and well into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell rode the 600. Flashed all their sabres bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabering the gunners there, charging an army while all the world wondered. Plunged in the battery smoke, right through the line they broke. Cossack and Russian reeled from the saber stroke, shattered and sundered. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon behind them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came through the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell. All that was left of them, left of 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made, all the world wondered. Honor the charge they made, honor the light brigade, noble 600. Now fades the last long streak of snow. Now burgeons every maze of quick. About the flowering squares, and thick by ashen roots the violets blow. Now rings the woodland loud and long. The distance takes a lovelier hue, and drowned in yonder living blue, the lark becomes a sightless song. Now dance the lights on lawn and lea. The flocks are whiter down the vale, and milkier every milky sail on winding stream or distant sea. Where now the seamew pipes or dives in yonder greening gleam, and fly the happy birds that change their sky to build and brood, that live their lives from land to land. And in my breast spring wakens too, and my regret becomes an April violet, and buds and blossoms like the rest. Once more the heavenly power makes all things new, and domes the red ploughed hills with loving blue. The blackbirds have their wills, the throstles too. Opens a door in heaven from the skies of glass. A Jacob's ladder falls on greening grass, and over the mountain walls young angels pass. Before them fleets the shower, and burst the buds, and shine the level lands, and flash the floods. The stars are from their hands flung through the woods. The woods with living airs, how softly fanned, light airs from where the deep, all down the sand, is breathing in his sleep, heard by the land. Oh, follow, leaping blood, the season's lure. O heart, look down and up, serene, secure, warm as the Caucasus cup, like the snowdrops pure. Past, future glimpse and fade, through some slight spell, a gleam from yonder vale, some far blue fell. And sympathies how frail in sound and smell, till at thy chuckled note, thou twinkling bird, the fairy fancies range, and lightly stirred, ring little bells of change from word to word. For now the heavenly power makes all things new, and thaws the cold and fills the flower with dew. The blackbirds have their wills, the poets too. For music, what sight so lured him through the fields he knew, as where earth's green stole into heaven's own hue, far, far away. What sound was dearest in his native dells, the mellow linland lone of evening bells, far, far away. What vague world whisper, mystic pain or joy, through those trees words would haunt him when a boy, far, far away. A whisper from his dawn of life, a breath from some fair dawn beyond the doors of death, far, far away. Far, far, how far, from over the gates of birth, the faint horizons, all the bounds of earth, far, far away. What charm in words, a charm no words could give. O dying words, can music make you live? Far, far away. Of old sat freedom on the heights, the thunders breaking at her feet. Above her shook the starry lights. She heard the torrents meet. There in her place she did rejoice, self-gathered in her prophet mind. But fragments of her mighty voice came rolling on the wind. Then stepped she down through the town and field to mingle with the human race, and part by part two men revealed the fullness of her face. Grave mother of majestic works, from her aisle altar gazing down, who, godlike, grasps the triple forks, and, kinglike, wears the crown. Her open eyes desire the truth, the wisdom of 1,000 years is in them. May perpetual youth keep dry their lights from tears, that her fair form may stand and shine, make bright our days and light our dreams. turning to scorn with lips divine the falsehood of extremes. Nor sleeps the crimson petal, nor the white, nor waves the cypress in palace walk, nor winks the goldfin in the porphyry font. The firefly wakens, wake thou with me. Now droops the milk-white peacock like a ghost, and like a ghost she glimmers unto me. Now lies the earth all danny to the stars, and all thy heart lies open unto me. Now lies the silent meteor on, and leaves a shining furrow as thy thoughts in me. Now folds the lily all her sweetness up, and slips into the bosom of the lake. So fold thyself, my dearest, thou, and slip into my bosom, and be lost in me. Flower in the crannied wall, I pluck you out of the crannies. I hold you here, root and all, in my hand. Little flower, but if I could understand what you are, root and all in all, I should know what God and man is. How thought you that this thing could captivate? What are those graces that could make her dear, who is not worth the notice of a sneer? To rouse the vapid devil of her hate, a speech conventional, so void of weight, that after it has buzzed about once a year, to a rich refreshment for a week to hear, the dentist babble or the barber prate, a hand displayed with many a little art, an eye that glances on her neighbour's dress, a foot too often shown for my regard, an angel's form, a waiting woman's heart, a perfect featured face, expressionless, insipid as the queen upon a card.